What's up, guys? Mardi Gras Man 23 here, and today I'm going to show you the beginning of my train shed MOC. I've been working on this for a long time, between ordering a bunch of parts from Bricklink and finding time to just actually work on it. Seems like it's been over a month process, and I didn't want to reveal it till I was finished. I'm having a little trouble with the roof. It's not really trouble, it's just a little aggravating because it's so large. So we're going to take a look at it, and I'm going to talk about something that I think I'm going to change on it. So I wanted to give you guys a sneak peek because it still might be a few weeks out before I'm complete. So let's take a look at it. So this is going to be shaky cam. Like I said, it's pretty big. So let's see if we can back out here. And you can see right there, I mean, it's really nothing really fancy. It's not supposed to be fancy. It's basically a garage for locomotives. So one of the things I'm going to change here is, if you can see, I use this technique to bend the walls. You can see right there I got 1x1 round brick and a 1x2 brick. And what that does is that allows me to curve the wall. Well, the only issue I have with curving the wall is the roof, because it's hard to make the angles line up on the roof, which I don't care about that because it can have a little overhang. It's just trying to make it match up lengthwise and look pretty decent. So the thing I'm planning on changing is you can see my doors, because of the curve, they kind of overlap each other. So I think what I'm going to do, you can see that. And like I said, like I told you in some of my haul videos, this is not going to have too much. It's not going to have any interior because it doesn't need it. I mean, it's basically a garage. It's just a place to park your trains, and that's it. So I think what I'm going to do right here is I'm going to enlarge that by probably just a 1x1 plate. And if I need to do a 1x2, I'll do a 1x2. Right there over the arch is a 1x4. So when I change this up, I may change this front wall. If you can see, it's got the black line through the middle there. And one of the reasons for that is because I have black arches, so I kind of wanted to keep it, I don't know, I kind of wanted to keep the color together a little bit. But I don't know if I really like that. I'm definitely going to keep the black arches. But I might flip it. I might try to do all white through here. Probably not. Probably just talking, but anyway. So if I stretch that out, I think if I just do a 1x1 plate, you see the overlap? That overlap will go away. So that's kind of the plan. So while I'm taking this apart to redo the front, I think I'm going to switch these 1x2s out to 1x3s. And the reason I'm going to do that is, let's see if I can. I'm going to try to do this video in one shot. Not a lot of editing. Well, first of all, before I turn it around, let's look at the roof. And this part comes off. This is supposed to be like maybe a sky roof. So this will come off. You can see I got windows all the way around there. And then I've got a handle in here. And you can see how big the plates are. I mean, how big the roof is, how many plates I need. So then I got the handle in here so I can take the whole roof off. And then there's, like I said, nothing going on. Because it's just a place to park your locomotives. So let me get this back down here. You can see I got the front. I just tried to do something with it, kind of to build up the front. Like you'll see some of the older buildings. They I don't know. They have the front built up, and then basically the facade, the building facade. Well, I didn't plan on doing any editing, but the camera fell off the tripod. So anyway, like I was saying, the facade is built up in the front, and it's really, it's like when you go through town and you see the buildings with the facades that are real tall, and then it's just built up on the front just to make the building look higher. So that's all that is. So then if we turn it around to the side, you can see we just got some. See if I can get it here without knocking the camera down again. See, we just got a couple doors right here. A door right here. And then we've got some windows. Then we go around to the back. The other side is just like it. And then as you can see here, I'll show you the back of it. And I came up with this. Actually, this is based on, there's a lot of ways to curve bricks. And I learned this from A-File Man. He did a wave and he used 1x2s in these 1x1 rounds. And I will put a card in this video. There will be a card to his video showing you that technique. And you can use that technique to do everything. So he built a wave. I actually used it to make this wall curve. And you see I used 1x3s. Well, I got 1x3s on the back. And I have 1x2s on the front where I was telling you about. So I think I'm going to switch out those 1x2s to 1x3s. That way the curve will be the same width. So the front curve will be the same. And I think that's throwing me off a little bit. So I'm going to change that up when I rebuild this front. And the only bad thing about it is that because it's so big and because the tracks are at a curve, I can't really anchor them together. So I may try to figure that out. But once I get it placed wherever I'm going to place it, it's not going to move a lot. See, and it actually just snapped apart when I was bringing it in here to do the video. But it's just a couple little snaps right there. So everything's back together. And that's it. So tell me what you guys think. What do you think about it? It is pretty big. And like I said, one of the hardest things I'm having is getting enough plates to do this roof. Because it's so large. So that's it. So we'll get it finished up. And once I get it finished up, I'll shoot another video. I'll tell you guys about it. I do plan on changing this front out. It's not going to look too much different, except I'm going to add those 1x3s, and that's going to add a little bit of width to it. When I do that, I might have to change the roof up, because what I'll show you here is that if you look back here, you can see the angles. I'm using these wedge plates to try to follow the lines of the roof. And you can see the front has all this overhang. And then as it gets to the back, the overhang's gone. It's just hard to match it up, and I'm hoping that when I switch out these 1x2s to 1x3s on the front, it helps that out a little bit. So anyway, tell me what you think, guys. You have any ideas? Anything I should change? Anything I could do better? What do you think about that curved wall? Do you like that? Are you familiar with that technique? I'm actually really happy with it. Except for that roof, and the only reason I'm not excited about the roof is because it's so big. It takes up so... I actually thought about just leaving it here with the overlapping doors. As you can see, I just popped that off of there, but I thought about leaving those overlapping doors there. I didn't think that looked too bad. The more I thought about it, the more I realized that if I just add that 1x1 plate, I think that'll correct that. So that's it for this one, guys. Really appreciate you stopping by. Hope you enjoyed it. If you got any ideas, leave me some comments. If you have any questions, leave me some comments. Follow me on Instagram, MardiGrasMan23. Be sure to check out all of my videos. Subscribe if you haven't already. Like the video. And until next time, thanks for watching, and we'll see you again.